I'm joined now by artist Bonnie Joann, aka Bonjo. Bonjo, welcome.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thanks
So
for being
excited.
here. Take me back to the beginning. When did you start to really feel like an artist? When did you identify as an artist?
Well, I had the crazy thought in high school, everyone's getting ready for college, choosing a career path that they want to do. And everyone was asking me like, so Bonnie, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to be an artist. And they're like, a starving artist? And I was like, yep, okay, yeah, we're going to do that. Now from being 18 to 24, I never really thought how far I would have gone with it. But so I just let art do its thing, and it just blessed me along the way.
Did you know, even as a child, that you were artistically inclined, that you were good at it, that you were passionate about it?
Yes, I used to doodle on my homework all the time. I took a few art classes in high school. I think it was 2D art. I took it junior year. I didn't do anything senior year. And then I took a semester or art class in college. I took a few classes there, and those girls were eating me up in that class, but I knew that they were doing it before, so I was new to it in painting.
Yeah.
But eventually I got good taking classes, taking the professor was really good, and he just taught me how to become a better artist.
So tell me about your medium. You are a painter. Do you have a specific type? Are you an acrylic painter, oil? What are you really into?
I really like acrylic. Haven't gotten too much into oil, but I really do like acrylic because it's flexible for me. You can thin it out, you can make it thick. I think it works really well with me right now.
So tell me about your process. Do you sketch first? Do you have a distinct idea in mind before you start a piece, or do you just get into it and see what happens?
I kind of just have this idea. I'll look at different pieces on social media, like other artists doing their thing, so I get inspired by other artists, and also the music that I'm listening to really does inspire me. So just those ideas just flowing. I don't draw. Like, as surprising as that sounds, I don't draw. So I just kind of like make a placement, like where I know where I want to go with the canvas. So I'll like draw a little circle or a square or a triangle or something, and I know what I'm doing there, and then I just add layers when I paint. So
that is really surprising to hear, because especially when I think of the faces you draw, they're so intricate and layered and beautiful. So
Thank you.
to a non-artist, I'm like, how do you not have a really detailed sketch before you start that?
That shocks me all the time. They're like, oh, so you draw? I'm like, I don't draw. I paint. It's really shocking to me. Like, I really can't sketch or draw. It's just placement for me. And then painting just kind of ties it all together, ties the painting all together.
It just happens.
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay, so people may not know that they know you, but they know your work. You have art at the Union Street Market. You had a piece on the side of a bus.
Oh, yeah. I had a few of those.
That was crazy. What else? Indiana Tech, you did
the drain mural.
Yes. So your work is all over the city. How did that come to be? How did you become so prolific in the city?
It just happened. But really, the supporters.
I'm just that good.
It's the supporters, honestly. Like, everyone who's seen me at like shows, they kind of just fell in love with the art pieces or fell in love with me. And then later on, they just kind of kept up with me and would send me opportunities. They're like, hey, do you want to do this? Or, hey, I was thinking about you when this opportunity came across me. Sometimes 9 times out of 10, I don't see the opportunities. So a lot of the people who I stayed connected with, they'll shoot me a message saying, I thought of you, I thought of you, I thought of you, I thought of you. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? And I'm like, yes. So really, it's my supporters who believe in me and who love me, and I love them because they're like, you fit here.
What is the best part of being a working artist?
I think it's the fact that I'm young still. I think that's the most exciting part. Is like, oh, I'm 24 and I'm really doing it, and I've been doing it since I was 18. But really talking to all of the older artists, the people who've been doing it for years, and just them giving me game, and I can go talk to them about like my problems or anything like that. But like you said, a lot of people know my work before they know me, and I think that's the most exciting part because that's what I want. I want them to know my work.
Yeah.
I don't, not too much if they know me, but if as they know my work, they're like, oh, that's Bonjo.
So
That's cool.
when people see a Bonjo piece, what do you hope that they are seeing? What is that aesthetic that you are really trying to convey?
Honestly, it's different. Everyone interprets art different. So I could be painting just to paint something. They're like, oh, I really feel where you were coming from. And I'm like, what were you feeling? Because
Tell me how I was feeling.
just to hear their stories and how they connected to the paintings, it inspires me. I'm like, wow, like you got that from the painting.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I don't see what other people see in the painting.
Yeah.
I focused on what I wanted to, and some people may see a different detail that I didn't even know I put that in there. I'm like, oh snap, like you are kind of right. I do see where you're seeing that from a different eye. So I love that about my art pieces.
So you've been at this for 6 years. How do you feel like you have evolved and grown as an artist?
It came quick. Really, 2020 is where the year really took off. I just started connecting. My best friend really motivated me. She's like, start getting out there. Like, you've been talking about this, you've been doing this, we really need to get out there. So really, shout out to her because she really just been like my backbone. She's been with me at every show. Like, I really get nervous without her, so I'm just like, are you coming? But yeah, my best friend really motivated me to keep going.
I noticed that you don't just paint on canvas. I saw you painting on someone's back.
Oh yeah.
You paint on clothing. Are you just willing to try? Is that how it is, or does someone ask you for a commission piece, or how do you go about sort of expanding your horizons? Is it self-motivated, or do other people ask you?
Kind of both, but again, other artists do it too. So it's nice to see other people. Some people paint on wood, so I'm just like, oh, I got a piece of wood. I never really did it yet, but I'm just like, maybe I will get to it eventually.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to set myself apart. Like, what's gonna set me apart from other artists? So that's my challenge every time I paint. I'm like, how are they gonna know this is Bonjo and not the next artist?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I remember going to an event, and I think Miss Kelly, she was like, hey, do you want to body paint? And I was like, I never body painted before, but yeah. And she thought I was going to do something simple, but I was like, no, knowing me, I'm going to go crazy. So I did a beautiful job on Jay's back at our first show, and then I recently did one about a couple weeks ago on another person's back, and I just keep doing my thing every time I paint. I just keep like pushing myself. Like, how is it going to be better? How's it going to be better? How's it going to be better?
You do live painting too, which is wild to me because I would be so nervous. Is there that sense of, oh, I don't want to mess up, or is there even a mess up? Or can you work it into what you're creating?
I stay in my zone. So as an artist, I work in layers. So I know what I'm doing, but I like the thoughts that people are like thinking. They're like, oh, what is she doing? How is she doing it?
Yeah.
So I see what I'm doing, but they're like, is that a meatball? Is that a boat? What is that? So it keeps them curious. So I like the curiosity in the crowd.
Yeah.
And then once the piece is done all together, they're like, wow, I did not see that. I did not see what you were doing. I didn't expect that. And so, yeah, just the curiosity keeps me like, yeah, just keep them curious. Don't give them the whole detail yet. Just work here, work here, work here. Because I could finish a piece right in this corner.
Yeah.
And they could probably get a hint, but I'm just like, I want them to see it at the end. I want them to stay for the show so they can see the final product.
So start to finish, how long does it typically take you to create a piece?
Live painting or just like a piece in general?
Well, either way, I would imagine live painting is faster.
Yes, it is a little pressure because it's timed. So I think at the shows I would paint for about 3 hours, but I'm trying to push myself to paint within an hour and a half because I also want to enjoy everyone at the show. And if they have any questions, I want to be able to talk to them because sometimes I never know who's in the crowd because I'm so focused on the painting. And so-and-so was like, oh, I was there, I seen you. I'm like, I didn't get to see you, I was painting.
Okay, but 3 hours, that's intense. Does it fly by, or do you feel like, oh my God, I'm exhausted because this is a long time to be with no breaks?
No, No, it just flows. I'm in my own zone. Outside of painting live, I'll paint for the whole day and don't even know how long I've been on the canvas. So sometimes I won't even eat. I'll start from like 10 o'clock and next thing you know it's 6 p.m. I'm like, I was just working on this one area and time flew.
Yeah, so it's that flow state.
Yep.
What has art taught you about yourself?
Art has taught me a lot. It taught me patience. It taught me life lessons. Like, so I work in layers, right? So you don't know what I'm painting the first layer. You don't know what I'm painting the second layer until until you start adding layers and layers and layers. It's just like life. Life can be chaotic at one point and you don't know, it's chaotic for a reason. Some things you have to let be chaotic. And it's for a reason. So you got to keep pushing, you got to take the next step. Eventually everything will make sense why things went the way it went. And so I told my friend, I was like, I love being an artist because it's really just art, like life related at the same time. Art and life, it just goes together. It makes sense. It's like just a lesson. It helps me understand life.
You're so young, and that is so profound. So, wow, best of luck in everything moving forward. And thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Well, thank you for having me.
Arts in Focus on PBS Fort Wayne is funded in part by